out the way this 10-year-old black child who was in a medical distress was treated by one of the folks.
Shut your mouth.
And the anti-black racist name is Peter Alt. He is the fire chief of the North Babylon Volunteer Fire Company in Long Island, New York. And his exact words to this 10-year-old black girl was, shut the you know what up. It's like this with you every you know what week, and shut your mouth. And this child was sobbing, as you heard, said, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. So I guess by him saying, it's like this with you every week, suggests that maybe they've been called there multiple times. But that don't matter. You are in this business to help people. And typically what happens, and I just learned this because I have a very, very, very good friend who's a firefighter. He said that usually when you call 911, the firefighters are usually the first to arrive to the scene, even before ambulance sometimes. So this is nothing new for them. And we all know that if it was a little pigtailed, blue-eyed, blonde-haired girl, same age, that's not how he would speak to her. It didn't matter how many times they were called. It's obvious that this child has a problem and needs medical care. And the way that this man spoke to her is so despicable. Like, this is another one of those subhuman, one of the folks who has no business in this kind of job of service, okay? This man is beyond. It's like a new bottom of anti-black racist, okay? And so what they're saying is that he's been relieved of his duties pending a full investigation. And the North Babylon Volunteer Fire Company described his behavior as utterly unacceptable. And the town of Babylon has also launched its own formal review of this incident. So apparently the 10-year-old grandmother wasn't home when this happened, and she's heartbroken, saying like, how can this man talk to her this way? She needs help. And he spoke to her like she was garbage. And I don't know if anyone caught this towards the end, but when he was closing the door, he called her the N-word. He sure did. And this child was bawling up a storm. And the other problem I have is everybody that was standing around while this man was speaking to her this way, and nobody spoke up. Nobody was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, how are you talking to this child this way? Nobody says anything. As usual, our children, our youth, our elderly, our black men and black women are treated this way, and people remain silent. And as far as I'm concerned, anybody else who sat back or stood by and watched him speak that way and said nothing, you may as well have said it yourselves. Thank God for cameras. I don't know who the camera person was who captured this, but kudos to you. And that is the blessing of cell phone cameras nowadays, and technology where you can catch things, whether it's a drone, whatever it is, whether it's a wide lens, a long lens, whatever. We're able to capture things like this, because had there not been a camera, who knows what else would have been said or done, once the door closed. I mean, I shudder to think. But I do hope and pray that this young girl is okay. I'm glad that this man lost his job. He has no business, as I said, in this line of work. He needs to go, I don't know, stock shelves somewhere. Something that doesn't involve him having to be in the front line of any sort. That's what he needs to do. Find work like that. And, I think oftentimes a lot of these anti black racists really feel like they're protected. But this is a lesson to all of you that are out here, raging out like this against black people. There are cameras everywhere. There are cameras everywhere. Even if it's not somebody with a cell phone, there's a CCTV camera somewhere on the road. So, govern yourself accordingly. If you're an anti black racist, keep it in your own home. But again, you're in the medical field, you're in the field of saving lives. So that's what you need to do, not berate and racially attack young kids. I can't even imagine what this child's parents must be thinking or wanting to do. But I am glad that he has no longer a job for Babylon. And you know what else I don't want? I don't want to hear any public apology by this man. Own it. You are who you are. Own it. Don't come out apologizing and saying you're ashamed of yourself and all of those other things. We're not interested in listening to that. Nobody's going to give you any grace, at least not in the black community. So, bye. Bye. Let me know what you all think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Until next time, I shall see you again.